What up, everybody? It's your boy Brian James, and we got for you a national championship game. Can you hear me now? Okay, cool. All right. Oh, that's what that's coming from. It's coming from my phone. Wonder what that. All right, we back. Boy Brian James, back with my guy Philly guy. We got a national championship game between Snoop, extra Snoop, and VA Dimes, man. One of the bigger matchups of the year. Dimes coming off of a fresh Heisman House tournament second place finish. That's pretty crazy. The dude was actually played some of the best players in the world, played the number one ranked dude and beat him. He ended up losing to D. Croft, who is another MCS finalist. Matt, if you follow Matt, you know who D. Croft is. You know what he's capable of. You know what he does. So shout out to D. Croft on winning that. But Dimes came in second place, and he was represented for JSU, man. Which was crazy. He had those jerseys on. It was a mud tournament, but nonetheless, he did his thug thizzle, man.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. And I gotta tell you, man, this was bittersweet because he had an opportunity, like you alluded to earlier, playing in an EA event before. Even though it was mud related, he didn't get the cards, and this was almost like his road to redemption. But he's one step closer to actually winning the championship, and it was great to see him on the big stage being successful the way he was.
Definitely, man. We got a big time matchup for you guys today. We got a national championship game between Snoop again and VA Dime. Snoop has taken the helm in leadership of Michigan, a great, promising organization and school. And Dimes has done the same. He's actually a season one champion. He's looking to get his second championship of the year. So this should be a great matchup, man. Who you got in this game, Philly?
You know what? I love the suit that Snoop is rocking there, looking very professional, looking very sharp. It's a clean look, but I'm sorry, I have to go with Dimes. I have to just go with the momentum that he's been riding with and playing with, for the last couple of weeks. So I would say that he should be the favorite. Now, granted, this isn't Ultimate Team, but he's been playing at a very, very, very high level, and he definitely feels the not the pressure to win, but the motivation to get this national championship to validate and cement himself in Madden Underground as always.
Yes, sir.
Now, who you got?
I got Dimes, man. Although, like I said, I do like Snoop's offense, his game plan. He comes with you're gonna see something that we probably haven't seen much of. We saw a variation of it maybe in Xbox, but not it being executed at this level.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm a little concerned because I don't know what that's going to be. All I know is that, VA Dimes may or may not have gotten some defensive suggestions, tips, and secrets. And I'm going to tell you, if Snoop is running any of those concepts, then Dimes definitely is going to know what to do. And this game could get ugly quickly.
And yes, Eric, we do have openings. Make sure you hit that follow button and leave a message or follow us on Twitter at UG Madden, man, so we can get you locked in, bro.
You know what I like to hear? Shout out to 8. I mean, look, he just came in automatically. He wants to be a part of it. The game ain't even started yet. You know what I'm saying? So you got to love that. You got to love the competitive nature. And we off to a good start today, bro.
Off to a great start already, man. And here we go, man. The national championship game is being played at SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood, California. You got to love it.
Gotta love it. Not just because it's in Cali. It's the national championship.
It is the national championship, Philly, and I love it, man. I'm geeked up.
I know you are, B. James. I know how much you love college football, and I got to tell you, man, it's the holidays. You got Santa Claus coming. You got a Festivus for the rest of us. Whatever you believe in, It's a great time, and what a better way to add to it than having us at season 3 college football championship.
It's
Can't
game
wait.
time, man. We gonna find out if Snoop can put together and execute the game plan that he's been working with all year. That found his way. He was a huge underdog going into the season. Found his way into the national championship game versus VA Dimes, who was a heavy favorite going into the year. Throughout the year, he got real hot midway through the season. Has been pretty much unstoppable ever since. And we're kicking off right now. We got a great kickoff going to deep into the end zone, and we're gonna take a knee. And VA Dimes is gonna get the ball at the 20-yard line.
Now, what do you think about these uniforms? The uniform selection here. Who do you feel is looking the cleanest right now?
I feel like they both looking pretty clean, man. Michigan, they got classic retro uniforms, bro. They don't have too many. They don't get too crazy with it. They got the Jordan logos on it and things like that, so it's automatically fresh because of the Jordan logo. But Tech is getting busy, and those orange uniforms, they kind of fly too, man.
Okay. All right. We got Creamsicle getting yards, and that's one of the things that a lot of people have to understand. When you get to a championship game, you have gone up against a bunch of different styles, and if it is the same style as you clearly came out on top. So we're going to see what should be a good matchup, because right now VA Dimes feels that he can successfully run the football against this Michigan defense.
Definitely.
And he's had success so far.
Great run right there. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line, and VA Dimes is off to a great start.
Now, I don't have access to a PS5, not because I can't afford one, but what can you tell us about some of these personnel matchups that are out there on the field?
Personally, you got two Heisman, the Heisman 1 and 2 candidate on the same team. The runner-up, the Heisman winner, and the runner-up on the same team when you talk about Virginia Tech. But then again, you have Coach of the Year in Snoop. Snoop's Coach of the Year. He won a Coach of the Year award. So it's a lot of awards out there, a lot of recipients of awards out there on the field, and it should make for a great game.
Okay, so we got the X's and O's versus the Jimmies and Joes. And right there you see a dot down the field. First pass of the game. And VA Dimes, he's making some great reads, and right now, Snoop hasn't been able to put any pressure or cause any negative yardage.
Yeah. But he's doing a good job of executing in regards, I'm speaking of Dimes right now, doing a great job of executing right now. And you're going to see a lot more of that as the game progresses. Gain of 2 on the play. You can't ask for more than that in the first down situation. Should be quite interesting, man. I'm looking forward to it. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitter. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitch. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube, Kick, and wherever else you may be tuning in from. We appreciate your viewership, and we hopefully some of you guys will decide to want to join, be a part of what we're doing here, man. Like
what?
Like my guy Eric. Eric is already asking some of these stuff. How do I get in this? I'm like, yo, just go to manunderground.com and click on waitlist. Or go. Oh, we got a fumble. Already fumble. This could be huge. This could be going back the other way.
It is huge.
He's going to the 50, the 40, the 30.
Stumbling. He's stumbling. He's stumbling. TTC to the crib for the touchdown.
Touchdown. Yeah.
Woo!
And Snoop wore a suit because he said it was a business trip. He sent a picture of him wearing a suit because he said it was a business trip, and he's looking like he's standing on business right now.
Look at the fans. They don't even know what happened. We don't even know what happened. That is clearly a game changer right here. And, if you're not paying attention and you just got here late, as we see a replay here, Michigan's getting the ball at the half. So right now, they've jumped out to an early lead, and they haven't even touched the field on offense yet.
And if you're watching us in the chat, make some noise, make your presence felt. Don't be a weirdo, a looky-loo, a peeping Tom. Let us know that you actually here. We like to see and know who's in the building, and so we can actually acknowledge you guys and shout you guys out. So shout out to everyone that is here, and shout out to all the people that are talking, in the chat. And if you aren't talking in the chat, don't be a creep, man. Silverback in the building. I see you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you calling it, man. Some of the legends, and one thing that this VT offense as good as you see the quarterback getting out of the pocket,
Ooh.
pushing the
Oh,
ball
he
down.
fell. That's a bad. Oh, and a great tackle though. What a great effort at the end. He failed. That switch stick almost failed him, but he was able to make a play. Great, valiant effort by the Michigan defender right there.
Yeah, and VA Dimes did not try to hurdle over him, thought he could beat him to the edge and come up the sidelines. But that is a huge play to get right back in this game. And he's doing a really good job of mixing up his formations and trying to get a feel for what Snoop is trying to do defensively.
We got homemade Abachi in the building, man. This dude is a national championship winner, season 2. This is what I like to see, man. When you got former champions coming in, checking out the game, checking out the competition, trying to see what's at stake here, you know they're ready. So shout out to homemade Abachi, man.
Yeah, no doubt. He definitely feels like he should be in this game, taking a look to see what it is he can do to get back to the big dance. But right now, VA Dimes in the power I formation cuts it back to the inside after a quick move to the outside. And I understand there's been some rule changes in terms of what you can expect at the tight end position.
Yeah, definitely what you can expect. You can no longer, moving forward, you will no longer be able to switch O lineman to tight end or receiver. We've seen that a lot. Maybe not as much in PS5 as Xbox, but that's an ongoing trend on the Xbox side. There's players trying to move O lineman to get that extra force out there. Now, you don't necessarily have to sub. It's not for you to prevent them from playing the tight end position. It's to prevent them from playing the receiver position on those touch passes. So you can move a lineman to tight end in formations that allow it, like sub them in, but you can't change their position from O lineman to tight end to allow them to play receiver.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that people are always going to look for a means and an opportunity, and I feel like this is a good rule because it targets a specific advantage.
Here we go, right here. This is what I've been talking about. The offense that Snoop has is a little different. It's a little Pop Warner-ish, but nonetheless, it's got him to a national championship game. That run game of Michigan and the way he's putting it together. Executing out here, the way they're blocking, and you see the guy going to motion, gives it to the guy in the middle, and doesn't get anything on the play.
That's one of the things that this formation, you called it Pop Warner, and I just like to say it's part of the football community and lore. One of the things that it doesn't do is it doesn't allow for you.
Oh, he should have kept that upfield. He had nothing but field in front of him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of one dimensional in the sense that there's certain things you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about. You can worry about RPO action to maybe the tight ends, but you don't really have to worry as much about some of those jet sweeps that you were talking about earlier, and some of those other formations and plays, stretching the field, crossing routes. Everything is right in front of you. So,
and this is a big 4th down, 4th and 5 right here. I would expect Dimes to send a little bit of heat, a little bit of pressure.
I mean, yeah, you got to imagine that the ball is there's you got to protect the edges, right? He's probably not going to be coming up the middle. And so you want to pass commit on this, and also you want to generate a little pressure. You're not worried about the receiver on the left. You're looking for anything coming across the middle, maybe the running back coming out of the backfield.
Ooh, and your quarterback's not that guy. Trying to throw crossbody.
He did, and the heat was coming.
The heat was coming. I told you it was coming. I told you the heat was coming. You gotta be on your toes, man. But like I said again, those of you that are just now tuning in, make sure you visit CFBunderground.com, MaddenUnderground.com, so you can partake in what it is that we are doing here if you're interested in doing so.
Anytime you see a running back that actively cuts to the inside and back to the outside, he's got a lot of speed and change of direction.
Oh, definitely.
That means not slow whatsoever. Hey. Gotta imagine, yep, there it is, running that duo.
Dimes has been more of a runner we used to seeing him in spread, going horizontal, then getting upfield. But he's been running straight forward.
Well, when he first came into the Band Underground League, that was
Great.
one of the things he did well. Okay, nice throw. Thought he was maybe going to hit the running back, come out of the backfield, but he had two people open on the play. So he is quite capable as a runner. And, I like to see this defense from Michigan. The duo is one of the very popular running plays out of that particular formation. So people should be pretty aware of it. They should pretty much have a good idea of how to stop it. And I like what Snoop did there, trying to force him to the outside, and wasn't able to get any positive yards on the play.
Definitely, man. And we're approaching the end of the first quarter. And this has been a good game so far, man.
Yeah, and there we go.
Gets outside, touch pass. We just talked about the horizontal offensive dimes. He gets there.
Yeah, that was a little bit challenging. You thought he had him for a tackle of a loss. He dipped back a little bit to get around the defender and was able to run it in for the touchdown. So just like that, down 7, Dimes has scored 14 unanswered and looks like he's in control of the game.
And Snoop is not in any bad shape at all because he scored a defensive touchdown when Dimes got the ball first. So he's in good shape right now.
Yeah, he is, but this is a situation where he's going to want to make sure, maybe if he has that same situation because it's so early in the game, he decides to punt and let his defense go to work and not give Dime the shortened field that he did to take the lead.
Definitely. Here we go. Gets it out. Cuts it upfield. Gets a gain of nothing. Gain of nothing on the play.
You'd like to see him fall forward a little bit, maybe to get at least a positive yard. But right now, he's not trying to push anything down the field.
Ugh.
And, those out routes, it's a timing pattern, but you got to make sure that meter is green. Otherwise, you're going to get overthrows like that.
And I think if any weakness is in the offense, it may be the accuracy of the quarterback.
You're making a good point, but that's something that you don't want to do here. Is you don't want to put that quarterback
in positions to have to make those throws. Yes,
exactly.
Yeah.
Complementary football here. So, I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure that Dimes is going to send pressure just because of that, to make sure that the accuracy of the quarterback.
He's getting a man press look, but I'm sure the guy's going to bail. He bailed.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a first down. Great first down. It's sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. In that situation, Snoop definitely got lucky. But he got the first down nonetheless, and he's able to keep on pushing downfield and try to put himself in position to tie this game.
That's a crazy stat right there. 2 for 4 at 12 yards.
That's crazy.
That is absolutely mind-boggling.
Oh, they went for the strip.
Yeah, he should have cut that to the right. Decided to try to cut it back to the left. Not too sure about that.
Jay Savvy in the building.
It's always good to see Savvy here. Always an interesting perspective on the game. Now, let's see if he can push the ball vertically down the field. I'm guessing Dimes likes that matchup on the right side. And
great move, man. Oh, great move. He pushed the field. He beats him. He hits the 20, the 10. Touchdown.
He's about to score.
Big play by Snoop.
That's right. You got to wrap up. They have been bouncing a lot lately. They have not been going down after the first tackle attempts, and I like to see that.
Snoop takes his time kicking that extra point. Great play by Snoop. Way to break a tackle, make a few men miss, get upfield and get in the end zone. Great play.
Yeah, we could totally see from that play that these Michigan players, they do have speed. So excellent job to tie the ball game up. And right now, Snoop is sitting in the driver's seat since he's getting the ball back at the halftime. And it just remains to be seen what he can do in these next 5 minutes and 21 seconds.
No, he's not in the custom. Dudes be trying to throw dudes under the bus on the street. Like, ain't that a custom? Nah, it's not a custom.
You know what? Shout out to all the guys that did catch the custom and called it out. I love it, man. I love it. The committee for fair play.
Oh wow! Oh
Oh,
wow! Wow! He's still going.
oh,
It
gets
gets out of
around.
bounds. And keep in
Yeah.
mind, in college, injuries are on. You know, you risk. I know you love the mobility in the quarterback sometime, but you can get that dude knocked the hell out of the game. if you don't get out of bounds, and Dimes wisely gets out of bounds.
And that is true. But you know what? This is
Ooh.
for the national championship. So, two things that you better have here is you better have courage and you better have depth, because those injuries have been on all season long. So,
And depth is definitely the name of the game, especially in college with the wear and tear, injuries. You gotta have a multitude of players that can play the next man up style of football.
absolutely, because you are going to experience multiple styles. So, there is no particular dominant style in college right now, and that's what I love. There's multiple ways to win. We've talked about that a lot in Madden Underground. And I definitely want to see what Snoop does when he gets back on offense. I want to see if he goes back to your youth football formation that you love so much.
I
And
actually like him in that formation, man. I just think he just needs to look at the defensive alignments when he runs it.
you make a good point. But I mean, I think he's kind of looking at how many are on the actual line of scrimmage. So maybe he just called the wrong running play. Maybe he thought people were blitzing. They doubled at the point of attack. But
Oh, great read.
yeah, nice quick throw there. And, aside from the early fumble, VA Dimes, his offense is clicking.
I like the Michigan defense early on that first drive of the game when they were extremely aggressive, extremely physical, and they were getting to the quarterback. If Snoop can get back to that, he may have a lot of success in this game going into the second half.
Yeah, and you saw an example of that right there. The pressure on the quarterback forced him to throw the ball out of bounds. Right now, that duo is looking open. See if VA Dimes decides to run it or throw a ball.
Throws it.
And there it is. Yeah, that pressure is getting there. So VA
I told you
Dimes,
that's what you got to do. You got to put some pressure on him, man. If that pressure's coming, Snoop is in position to make a big play. Just got to keep applying pressure. They both don't have the most accurate quarterbacks in the league or in college football right now. They're both playing with mobile quarterbacks. And ooh, great dot. Sneaky dot. A sneaky little dot. But nonetheless, Dimes has been extremely accurate. 8 of 10 right now.
yeah, the only two passes have been the ones that he's wisely thrown out of bounds. And Snoop probably wants to bring those safeties up a little bit as you see him tackle for no gain. Doesn't really have to worry about the deep routes. Dimes is going to go, like you said, left to right and, run the ball straight up the middle. So, wondering when he's going to have some RPO action to the outside. We got 4 receivers on the right, and there it is.
3rd and 9. He was there to make the stop. Great defensive stop right there by Snoop. Let's see what else he can do.
I'm really waiting for Dimes to start taking advantage of these edges. You see the 4 down lineman pressure, so you got one-on-one matchups to the left. Now, with people going in motion,
Ooh,
the running back.
Oh, he got it! Oh, he dropped it! Oh my God! Oh my God! He made Snoop make a decision. It was 2 guys, 2 routes coming at him. He picked the right route and just didn't have the hands to catch it. Oh my God!
Yeah, that was. Dimes was lucky there. He was late on that throw to the running back, but Snoop read it beautifully, and that should have been a pick 6.
That should have been a pick 6. Well, at least a pick, at least.
Yeah, fair enough.
At least.
We got Jay Hall in the building. North Carolina, huh?
We got a little bit of movement in the coaching carousel in PlayStation. We had
Okay.
T. Davis switch from Kansas State to Penn State.
Oh,
So that the coaching carousel was real. We had A Money Arizona user go from, I think
nice
he went
run.
from Arizona.
Nice run.
Oh, good run. That's why I said that
Nice run.
Stoop run game is crazy, bro. Stoop run game is crazy.
Yeah, I think he's starting to settle down now. And, that coaching carousel that you talked about, the real question is, how does that impact the other conferences? Once you change, do you stay in the same conference or do you go to a different
It
conference?
depends on what team you get. You know what I mean? We try to keep we try to keep teams that are in conference, their original conferences, despite of the switch of users. Try to keep them in the actual conferences that they are in, unless we just have to necessarily move them out of a conference because of the teams that are being selected. We got Memphis Doug in the building. Shout out to Memphis Doug, man. Ooh, oh my God. Ooh, that was risky.
That was not risky.
That was crazy.
That you know what? Look,
He got
a holding penalty.
his quarterback wear and tear should be minus 75 after that hit.
Yeah, at least 3 people should have been dead on that play.
That was a vicious collision.
For all 3 offensive players, but the fact of the matter is, he got a holding penalty, and it could have easily been a turnover.
Yeah.
So count the blessings. Here comes the pressure. He decides to take off running, and it was not there. There was no running lane. For those of you that are just now joining, Michigan will be getting the ball back at the half. So, this drive is very important.
Very important.
For field. All right, here we go. How's that?
Better. There we go. Oh, and he throws it short. Makes a bad miss. Ooh.
Yeah. Gotta punt this.
You gotta punt that. He's going for it. He's like, who says who? Not me. Oh, he's going for the punt. Okay. Is he? Is he in position to take 3? No, he's not. He's too far to take 3. Hey, these college kickers be like 79 kick power, bro. Like, I don't trust it. I would never kick a long distance kick with a kicker in this game.
The computer has no problem.
The computer has no problem doing anything. They do no wrong. Oh, and a great punt. A great punt by Snoop. Offense, defense, and special teams, man.
Yeah, 3 phases of the game, and right now you can see the possession time. So, Snoop 3 minutes to VA Dime 7, but he's right in it, and he has a chance to make a huge play. I don't think VA Dimes has the courage to run the football in this situation.
Ooh, and he throws a great dot, makes a man miss, and he has nothing but field in front of him. Can he get to there? The 50 to the 40. He's brought down. Now I know Snoop was over there sweating. Like, man, that could have been a big play. Had he been just a little bit faster, that may have been a touchdown. Dimes going to the... Oh, it makes a man miss. Great move. Gets the first down. And the ball's been spotted at the 22-yard line.
All right, how are we sounding now, B. James?
Much better.
All right, there we go. For some reason, the snowball mic is not activated.
Okay. There we go. Much better. But yeah, there we go. Yeah. I was like, what is he? He sound like he was in a helicopter. Like, get to the chopper. But nonetheless, man,
I love it, man. He's, showing a little bit of support. Backhanded compliment to Michigan. He's just looking for somebody to end Va-Tech's reign of terror. Will they be capable of doing it? I know Black Phoenix seems to think so.
Oh, wait.
Great defense.
Stop. Great defensive play right there.
The out route was available on the left. But you got to believe the VA Dimes, he's looking to make this a 2-score game with 46 seconds left to go, 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Oh, and a big hit. Big stop.
Definitely going to take the 3 here.
Definitely going to take the 3.
I like the defense there. You know, made Dimes think something was open. He decided to go for it, and it wasn't there.
We got a timeout being called. Maybe he's gonna go for it. Maybe not. Maybe. You know. Maybe.
I mean, he is playing with the lead.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can't be too surprised. Is it the right call? Well, we're about to find out.
We're about to find out right now.
4th and 10. The game punishes those who do not
Keep an eye on the
play.
quarterback who may take off in this situation if this is man coverage.
Yeah, and I don't think it is. I think it's zone. So watch for that route across the middle.
Oh, nobody cleared. Nobody, and he caught it. Oh my God, he caught it.
Yeah,
what a great
you were
catch.
right, P. James. It was man coverage, and for some strange reason, he had the whole left side of the field to roll out and scramble if he wanted, but he threw it into double coverage and came down with the football.
Dude, that was crazy.
Gotta be disappointed.
You got to be disappointed with number 5. Number 5 has been out there. He dropped an interception that could have changed the tide of the game. He's right there on that play and didn't bat it down. He's not having a great day today.
And you got to coach him up. You know, the kid is out there. You just got to coach him up. And there, number 6 is out there making plays. Big hit.
Big hit. Let's see. Dimes is going to go for it one more time.
Yeah, you like the aggression. He's running out of space. So you wonder, is he going to run the ball with the defenders being spread out? Looks like he may have.
No timeout, so he has to throw it.
Yeah, so this has got to be a pass here. And Michigan, if they're paying attention, they know it too.
Ooh, good drop. Good defense. You got to take your 3 now, right? Got to take the 3 now.
Yeah. But, you know, he did a couple of things on that drive. He got points, you know, and he also killed the clock as much as possible. Just got to kick it through here. He does. And, yeah, he's up 6. Left 3 seconds.
And Snoop's defense is doing a great job of keeping him in this game. Like, there's been, you know, multiple situations where Dimes has gotten across the 50 and has been in position to get touchdowns, and he's held him to 3.
I mean, he's only scored twice, once on defense, once on offense. But he will be getting the rock, and like you said, his defense, considering time of possession, has been up to the task.
Shout out to Skunk in the building, man.
There we go. There's that quick out.
And that's going to take us to that, man. And let's take a quick look at how these two guys got there. Virginia Tech went through Florida State. Hibachi beat them 48-32. They went on to beat Texas A&M, Memphis Doug, who just saw in the chat saying he beat them, 45-27. And then beat the mighty Alabama 31-28 in the game that Alabama felt he should have had for the last 3 seasons. Michigan went on to beat Notre Dame in a conference rivalry. Then beat Oregon in another conference rival game.
Man, that was crazy.
And 39-38, bro. And just being clutch, you know. Then beating Maryland in a shootout, 56-48, and found himself in a national championship game versus VA Dimes, man.
And you like to see it. Neither team was the number 1 seed going in, so you know they have fought and clawed their way to get to this point. And you know, shout out to both programs. Obviously, there can only be one national champion, and we're about to find out. 2 more halves of football to go. Who that's going to be?
Definitely. Ooh, we got a big play here, and that could have been an interception. I thought it was going to be an interception.
Yeah, all over it. Well, you know, Jay Savvy, if you keep losing to dudes that you're way better than,
maybe you're not way better than those guys.
Then, you know, it sounds like a you problem.
You ever hear that saying, I'm a pimp in my own mind?
There you go, man.
Pimp in my own mind. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you have no stable of, you know. But here we go. The option. Quit doing it. It's not working.
Oh, and it's 4th and 15. What a waste of a drive to start the half. did not like any of the decision makings there on 3rd and 4th down. So, if you find yourself in a similar position as myself and Jay Savvy, you know what I'm saying? You just got to make sure that you listen to the great words of Michael Jackson. You got to start with the man in the mirror. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy. And, you can't be blaming other people for having success against you because you're not up to the task. Step your game up. Just do it.
You got Jay Savvy's going to win next year, and he's taking bets on that. I wouldn't trust any bets in Discord. You guys like to burn people.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
No betting in Discord. Not in our Discord. You guys take them bets in your inboxes, but I'm tired of people going, hey, you got any antibiotics? I got burned.
Sad, but it's true.
It's true. So, yeah.
A lot of ballers. A lot of broke ballers.
A lot of broke ballers, man. You see this dude be broke?
A lot of broke ballers in Discord.
Man.
Here we go. Don't ever compare me and you. You're right, Jay Savvy, because I don't cry like a little. I'm sorry.
I don't even know what that pigeon sound was that you just made. But
that was for FCC regulations, sir. Yeah, I don't cry and complain about anything. So you're right, Savvy. It's a huge difference between the two of us.
Man.
You never hear me cry. Never hear me complain.
We got Madden Almighty in the building, and I know he's loving this. He hates both of these guys.
I know. He wants to see the world burn. I love it. Burning is crazy. That's right, Skunk. Ooh, too wide open. Able to cut it back to the inside.
And Michigan is in desperate need of a stop right here.
Yeah, their defense, I was about to say, their defense needs to step up. If you're going to play with two safeties back, you got to know you're going to be vulnerable to the run.
And Madden Almighty in the chat wishing for a tie or some way that they both lose.
That is not possible. Madden, we know you're very familiar with the rules of college football.
And Jay Savvy, we weren't referencing you as the burner. We were talking about the guys that you may be taking bets with. They'll definitely burn you.
Correct.
These men are filthy. Shouldn't want to lay with any of these guys.
No. And that run right there was filthy. It's 1st and goal. And Vitek looking to take a 2-score lead since Michigan.
Ooh, he missed. Ooh, he whiffed. Ooh. He got through the hole and just missed. The middle linebacker whiffed in a horrible fashion because he didn't even get close to him. He just fell in front of him.
Hey, man. That time of possession, you got to believe this Michigan defense is starting to wear down.
They're getting tired of carrying this team, man.
Yeah.
They're getting tired of carrying this team, man. It gets a little heavy out there when you got to carry the offense.
Yeah, here we go. Going for 2. Feeling froggy.
Okay.
There you go. They stepped up. It's still a 2-score lead.
Yeah, but
it's not a 2-touchdown lead.
Again, the defense stepping up, making plays.
They did.
Keep the offense in position.
Yep. Well, you take a look at that, and right now, Vitek, man, they're doing it on both sides of the ball. They're running the football, they're throwing the football, and here's that youth football formation you love so dearly. There's a pitch to the outside.
I like Snoop when he's running the rock. I don't know why he's not running the rock. Like you kind of pass against dimes, that's not gonna get you.
Yeah, we see you in the chat, Madden Almighty, man. We're glad that you are here. We are glad that everybody is here to watch this game and look at that defensive pressure there, eliminating the stick work of the Michigan running back.
Ooh.
It's just not there.
It's
just not there.
I don't know, man. I feel like he's rushing the pitch.
Yes, he is. Yes. Did you not see the angle of pursuit from the defender?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to make these guys, make a decision, man. But let's see what happens.
And TG in the building. We know he's excited about what those Oregon Ducks have an opportunity to do in real life, and he's 100% accurate. Stick to the plan.
Ooh, 4th and inches. What do you do here, Philly? You go for it. No choice now.
Is he going to run that midline, though? Like you said, he needs to pay attention to that front. What is that front telling you right now? That front is telling me to run that ball to the left side. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it.
Keep it. Run. Run for your life, bro.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Make him make a decision, man. Make him make a decision. Make him make a decision. If you gonna run that, make it work for you, brother.
Oh, he tried it again. He went to the well one too many times. Maybe he got the buttons mixed up. But yeah. Hey, you know what, Jay Savvy? Hey.
Oh, great route. Great catch.
Hey, man, the flex bone, it got him here. So, you might want to talk to the rest of PS5 about that.
Yeah.
We just went over the road to the championship, and hey, stick to the plan, just like TG said.
Stick to the script.
3rd and 2. Michigan making the big plays on offense, trying to give their defense a chance to recover. And he's wide open, gets him the rock.
Make the man miss. Ooh, and he gets out of bounds.
Here you go. Offense taking a lot of hits out here. UC Vitek, they are very comfortable with stacking the line of scrimmage.
How do you feel about Travis Hunter winning the Heisman?
Well, B. James, as we see what should have been an interception there.
Should have been an interception.
We talked about this. I told you, I hate to say it, but, AJ deserved it. There's no doubt about that. But he wasn't going to get it with the...
Ooh, great user. Great way to go up and get it, Snoop. Way to go up and get it, Snoop. Big players make big plays in big games, man.
Yes, they do. Had to be done. That's the only way that he was going to hold on to that ball and score. But, yeah, man, shout out to Travis Hunter. I felt like there was definitely 2 people that deserved to win the Heisman. I just felt like there was just so much stacked up against Boise State. And, it doesn't take anything away from the season. And both of them are going to be going in the first round. And obviously, that's the goal, right? The goal is to get paid, and they're going to do that. Now, my only concern is that, Travis is going to go to a team that's going to, not take advantage of his duality, and, they're going to have him try to focus on one side of the football. My guess is it would probably be defensive back, but, he's a dual threat.
Ooh, Dime's going for the... He had a man wide open.
Who did you feel should have won the Heisman?
I thought Travis Hunter should have won it. But I also thought Genty had an option. Like he was in good position to get it too. But it came down to the best 2 players in college football to me. But Travis Hunter got it. I thought it was well deserved. But we'll see what happens, man.
Nice throw across the body, the other side of the field. Gets pushed out of bounds. And I disagree, Madden Almighty. You can say he's too small, but this is a passing league, and you get that young man out in space, and he is going to be a problem. So, hopefully he's going to go to the right team. I'm sure if he goes to Kansas City or Pittsburgh or any other organization that's tremendously well coached.
No, I know he's gonna be a problem at DB. Receiver, I don't even want to play receivers because you risk getting hurt. Like you put yourself in position to really like get injured at that position because you got to block, you gotta catch the ball, get hit. I mean I know at DB that corner you still got to hit, make tackles and things like that, but it just seems like him playing both sides increases that risk of injury.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a reason why a lot of players that could play on both sides of the football don't play on both sides of the
Unless
football.
They're going to pay you like you're playing on both sides of the Now, that's different. If they're paying you for playing on both sides of the football, right. Then they're paying you like a cornerback that plays receiver too, then that's different. But if you're only playing, they're going to pay you like a DB, but you're playing receiver too, and you got to pay me like I'm a starting receiver as well.
And it's probably not going to happen. Nobody's getting the Soto money yet. Not like that. But right now, we're looking at that Michigan defense. They had a chance to get a breather And they're out here
Oh
forcing a
my
long
God! Another
drive.
bad angle and another bad angle.
Two bad angles. And yet they still had two defenders to recover to make it 1st and goal.
The recruitment process is going to be intense this offseason. We're about to hit the portal.
We are, and there you go. That's what you want to see. You want to see the defense force him to bounce it outside. The defender coming right up the middle. And we are in the 4th quarter. Vitek threatening, up by 5. Season 3, PlayStation 5, College Football Championships.
This is crazy, man. Going into the 4th quarter, man. This is it. You got to make a play. Separate the men from the boys. And he finally gets through and makes a tackle.
There you go. Yeah, I like it. It's not a lot of room to push the ball down the field. Doesn't look like he can throw that out route. And there we go. I expect to see that running back coming out. Doesn't look like there's going to be any blitzing pressure. So looks like it's going to be either zone or one-on-one coverage here. It's zone.
Oh, and he got him.
There you go. Is this going to be enough?
Does
Michigan have a run? Can they put it together on offense? And put themselves in contention to win the national championship? I mean, I got to tell you, man, like on both sides of the ball, in all 3 phases of the game, and including time of possession, VA Dimes and Vitek, they are dominating this football game right now. And as soon as I said that, he kicks the ball uncharacteristically out of bounds, giving Michigan excellent field position.
A lot of people are trying to get out of teams and situations. To increase their recruiting opportunities. Well, he had
that defender in the middle of the field, he was in his own world.
Oh my God.
That's okay. Don't do that again.
Oh, he got a man. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God.
What are we doing here, Michigan? What are we doing?
Michigan is out here doing all kind of craziness, random craziness, and it's working right now for him. Another big play by number 5.
There's got to be some angels in the outfield, man. I am seeing some crazy things here.
Ooh.
3 yards on the play, though. Excellent defense. Vitek took away the running back. Comes that pressure to the outside.
Oh, you went out that box.
Yeah, intentional grounding. Got a little trigger happy. Let's see if he can get back to that ground game that you were talking about. He's not really taking advantage, like you said, of the number of defenders at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, my God.
4th and 18. We know he's going to go for it. Is this the ball game, B. James?
In this situation, I would take the 3. Hopefully, we get a stop on defense, score, and get the 2. But,
I mean, 4th and 18 is a lot.
That's a lot, bro. That's what I'm saying. I would take the 3.
And the pressure's coming, so you got to look for those quick routes, which is probably going to be that inside slot coming across the middle.
Snipes in the building.
Probably won't be there. And he's
you might as well punt it.
He got smacked in the face.
That guy's been taking vicious hits all game long. He might as well run the option or something. I just want to see Snoop run the ball. Like he's in position. He threw the ball on every down on this drive.
Yeah. Well, he thought something was there, and he probably could have, but he didn't attack the formation like you recommended. And there you see defenders just T-Jack diving. It works in Madden, but it doesn't work in college football.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They would have been down now. I'm looking at it now. I'm tripping. Mathematics a little off.
It's all right. you can see that the defenders are not enough on the right side of the field. So
Here we go.
I
And
like the commitment to the running game. Get that clock moving.
get it moving. And Dime's looking like he's looking like he's number 2 in the world in college football. So he's the number 2 ranked player in college football right now. When you talk about the competitive aspect of the game, and he's looking like it right now. Game plan, scheme wise, execution, it's all there.
He only made one mistake, but right now, all three phases. Well, he made two mistakes. I'm sorry. He kicked the ball out of bounds, and he had the fumble. But he's been dominating in all three phases of the game. So
Definitely.
Michigan hasn't been able to capitalize.
And that's it. He's out of there.
I don't know. I think they're going to be able
Bad
to catch
angle.
him.
Michigan
Where
taking
is the help defender? Oh, he gets there too late.
terrible angle. Michigan have been taking bad angles all game long.
They have, and yeah, Jay Savvy, you could have said GG in the chat after that failed 4th and 18, but
this is not. I think what people fail to realize, this is not Madden. In a Madden situation, you could say GG. It could be he could score. It could be some random fumble because of momentum. He could score again. He could do something else and some random thrown interception or an errant pass. Like, it's not over until the clock hits 0 in college football. I think guys.
That is true. That is very.
As I played a couple of people, Double R. I played Double R in Tennessee. He had me down 28 points in the 4th quarter, and somehow I ended up winning that game.
Double R, shout out to you, because you know he will never let that go.
I won't. It happened to a couple people though. It happened to a guy with Utah in Xbox. He had me down 28 and blew that lead in the 4th quarter. So I don't know. I think you know what I think it is. I think when you get a 28-point lead, you start playing for the stats. You start thinking about the awards and the Heisman, and you throw yourself into an L.
Because you know what I think about is when you're up 28 and you're playing against the commissioner and you somehow lose.
Yeah. I blew a lead. I had TG down.
Hey. Yeah,
Lord
well, he was down
21 points.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
He came back and won, so it happens, man. It's like you're not out of the game until you're out of the game.
Well, you didn't use your commissioner powers in that situation.
Oh wow, a fumble.
But you should have.
That might be it.
Well,
that might do it right there.
There's no might about it. It's just a simple fact. It has nothing to do with the game. It has nothing to do with anything other than the route combinations that Michigan has been using in the passing game. They haven't been able to attack the 6-man front, and Vatek has been more aggressive.
You got no dots in this military offense.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? And that is accurate. Shout out to Jay Savvy. Simply put, easily stated. And there's nobody open here.
Ooh, that's a good hit. Good hit.
No, it was, but I mean, that wasn't a design play.
CFB 25 best football game ever. Yeah, definitely. I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that right now. As of right now, it is.
Yeah, we're having a tremendous amount of fun. Love what they've been doing with this game, and yeah.
I just like the fact that there's multiple ways to win.
Yes.
I don't know what Madden was doing this year. It was like, okay, we're just gonna play 7-on-7. Throw it. Defense don't react to nothing. Nothing. They don't cover nothing, and they want you to just switch stick all game long. That's stupid. But I get it.
Do you? Because when I see 230-pound safeties or linebackers matched up against 320-pound dudes, 345-pound dudes, and they're winning that matchup.
Yeah.
That tells me there's something fundamentally wrong with your football game.
Yeah. It's a lot wrong with it.
Yeah. Not going to happen in college though.
No.
Not going to happen in college. 4th and inches, we already know he's going for it. The real question is he going to run or pass?
We're gonna see now. He can basically do what he wants. There's a minute 48 left, and he's looking like he's about to be the national champion yet again.
Oh,
Yeesh.
this is not like the pros. Nope, you can't tell. He only got to get 1 foot down. Only got to get 1 foot down.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it. Games are won and lost in the fourth quarter. And unfortunately, that opening drive out of the half, I really feel like that was the difference in the game. That Michigan, it was a 3 and out. It was 2 terrible calls on 3rd and 4th down. And that really didn't give them the momentum that they needed to go and win this championship. And
but no, Michigan had a great season though, man. Michigan had a great season. Dimes is gonna walk away with $500. And Snoop's gonna walk away with 2, man, right before Christmas, man. And actually Dimes gonna walk away with $600 because he got the Heisman too. So
go. There you go. That is not a bad way to kick off the holidays. And you love to see the chat being active. Everybody has been asking Xbox, PS5, asking you to advance.
No, everybody
advance.
has. I'm gonna advance to the next stage, which is basically players leaving. I think that's the next stage, and then from there we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, you love to see the commitment, the enthusiasm, the participation. We all are enjoying this game, and it's hard to believe. Xbox, we started the 4th season already. PS5 is on their way there after this game, and we still have 6 more seasons to go. Loving it.
Actually, Jay Savvy, they had the most active conference in the in PS5. The Michigan conference was the most active conference. I think between them and the SEC is the most active conference. I think maybe the ACC was active too.
Here, and he still doesn't throw the ball. This is one of the things I think that this is going to be a tremendous learning experience for Snoop. Now, will he be able to catch lightning in a bottle again next year? Hey, anything is possible, but I think, when you get to the game and this big stage, I think there's a lot that he can build on.
Oh, and another big play. It's over.
And Vatek gets their fumble back.
Rich get richer.
Just making sure that Michigan knows who the next defending national champions are going to be.
Crazy, yeah. I did move Texas A&M to the SEC, and they won the conference, first season in the conference. So
Patrick on the back, you just deserve kudos, B. James. You play, you're a commissioner.
See, the schedule over here, it wasn't no nothing. It was everybody. If you had a name or you was cooking last season, you had to play the people that was cooking last season. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It wasn't no ducking. If you was a winner, you played winners. You know what I mean? It was everybody played somebody. Everybody's schedule was pretty tough. Nobody had no easy pass, in my opinion.
There you go. Iron sharpens iron. That's what the people pay for. Oh, missed the interception.
Oh, makes a man miss. Great. And this is what I wanted to see from Snoop majority of the game, man.
Yeah. Well, he didn't really get a chance to run the rock, but he wasn't able to take advantage of this defense in the passing game either. He kept trying to push the ball down the field vertically. They swatted. I don't understand the logic behind trying to go vertical against this particular defense. You have to hold on to the ball.
And Snoop,
he didn't really try to attack the middle of the field. There weren't any crossing routes. It's a nice pass combination there, but
I respect Snoop playing it out, man. Playing it to the end of the game, man. That's what you're supposed to do. And he told me, he said, hey, man, I'm seeing you a picture of me wearing this suit because I'm standing on business today. And I said, you standing on business or you?
There you go.
Going to your funeral. And
Hey,
I told him, I was, hey, it's either you stand up business or you lay it at your funeral. And he was like, you know what, you might be right. So
but you know what?
he's still on
At
business
least,
nonetheless, though.
at least he was able to end this game with a touchdown, 84 yards, 46 seconds.
That
5
touchdown
plays.
is something to build on for next season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's something to build on for next season. So shout out to Stu, man, finishing the game out.
Yeah. Maybe he could have taken that shot earlier in the game, but he decided to take it then.
Yeah,
And looks like he's returning the favor, kicking the ball out of bounds. And at this point, you might as well go into prevent defense because you just want him to run the ball. Usually you would expect somebody to take the knee, but hey, it is what it is.
yeah.
It's in the pocket.
And there you have it. There you have it. A lot of sad faces out there, man. Sad faces,
Yeah.
a lot of happy faces too, man. But Snoop had a great season. Nonetheless, he bounced back from being basically dead the season before and finding himself into the national championship the season after, man. Shout out to Snoop, man.
Yeah,
Great season
making
for
money.
him. But
Yeah.
even bigger shout out to VA Dimes, the season 3 national champion. Quarterback threw for 427, 4 touchdowns, and taking a lot of that momentum into the next season, man.
As a freshman, he low-key looks like VA Dimes a little bit. I don't know if he uploaded his picture, man. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I don't know. Looked like he had that good hair. But shout out to VA Dimes. And how about it, man? That was a dominant performance. You look at the stats there. Yeah, he scored 28 in the fourth. Yes, the game was pretty much out of reach, but he was consistent and he put together a solid game plan and came away with the dub.
Yeah. I agree. Dimes had a great season. He put together an excellent game plan, like you said, and he executed, man. Like I said, he's been playing college football at a high level this year. He's also jumped over to the Xbox side. He's taken over an LSU team. People are extremely scared of that. We saw the onslaught that turned into the chat that happened in the chat when they found out that he was taking over LSU. So
Yeah. And I'm happy. We welcome all true competitors. They want that smoke.
No. That's the thing. Like we want if you watching out there, there's somebody out there watching saying, you know what, I could beat those guys. They look trash. You might think that until you get in and you play these guys and you see that the game plans they put together are individually specific to the opponent that they're playing against. So,
That's
we'll see what you if you want to take a shot at it. Like I said, go to cfbunderground.com and or collegefootballunderground.com and check it out, man. See if you can get it. You can get it in. We got some good teams open in PS5. Xbox is currently full, but we do have a wait list. We have a few good teams open in PS5. I know we got Auburn. That's a loaded Auburn team. We got I think what's another team? Oh, TCU. TCU is another good team that we have available. What I was disappointed with, we had a Colorado user in PS5 the first season, but he didn't do nothing with the team. You know what I mean? He didn't, like Travis Hunter didn't stand out, Shador didn't stand out. He was getting slapped every week. So we didn't really get to see what Colorado could have been. But I'm happy that Jay Haw has taken over Colorado on Xbox. And so we can actually see those uniforms, the stadium, and everything, all the pageantry that comes with playing with Colorado, But, again, congratulations to VA Dimes on winning the Season 3 PS5 championship. Kansas is another good team, too. So we're going into Season 4, man. A lot of you guys are talking mess. Wisconsin, Wisconsin's a good team, but I don't know. I mean, like they're a good team that you can go in and potentially build with for sure. There's a lot of good teams we got a lot of those. Penn State is gone.
So let me ask you this question because you were talking about Travis Hunter winning the Heisman. Shout out to him. Him being a dual threat. As we sit here and we're recapping championship game. I think on behalf of everybody in the PS5 chat, my question to you is, are you a Travis Hunter commissioner? Can you advance the league and talk about the show? Or are you only playing on one side of the ball?
I could, but it would require me to roll over in here and do all that stuff. I'll advance shortly, though. I'll definitely advance shortly. But what I will say is this. A lot of new faces in new places. So we have, like I said, A-Money, who was in Arizona last year, is in Kansas State right now. Kansas State user T. Davis is in Penn State right now. We had the Wisconsin user, he's in Florida right now. We got Dom. Like I said, he jumped in at the end of the year with Ole Miss. He's gonna have an off season, a recruitment process, and the training aspect of him where you can improve the players to start the season. So he might be even better next year. So ain't no telling. We got Dom's a 2-time winner. I think Honcho is a 3-time winner
in college football. Yes,
college. So we got two-time winner. 2-time winner in Dimes, 3-time winner in Honcho. Can't forget Hibachi. Hibachi's a winner too. So we got 3 championships and three champions, and I would say in 6 seasons. So we got to see who's gonna do something about it. It's 2 guys that won it in PS5, and it's only 1 guy that won it in Xbox. And I think Xbox should be more ashamed of themselves, if anything. You can let the same guy win it over and over again. Just basically taking your porch, messing up your sheets, and leaving. You know what I'm saying?
It's that simple. It's interesting to see that the PS5 has a lot of people going to different schools and programs. Maybe they feel like it'll be easier for them to get in position to be able to compete at the highest level. But on the Xbox side of things, I feel like everybody is really kind of getting their classes in.
Nah,
so
man.
Yes, you had some good teams.
Nah,
but
man.
I don't think anybody is
that.
running from the smoke. I don't think
nobody.
running from the smoke.
I think Xbox do a lot of talking to give the same dude the championship every season. And I'm not hating on the guy because he's a good player. Honestly, in my opinion, he might be the best player in underground sports gaming right now. In any football game, in my opinion. That's just me, in my opinion.
He is.
I think he's the best Madden player in the pro league. I think he's the best college player in the college league. Now, we're gonna have some things coming up in January. We're gonna have some tournaments coming up, sponsored by a couple different podcasts that we've aligned ourselves with. Kiefer's gonna be hosting a tournament, and we're gonna see who's the best out of Xbox and PS5. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot more opportunities for the guys that are in the dynasties to get money outside of the dynasty from a month-to-month basis. You know what I mean? Not even counting, not counting what you subscribe to within the dynasty, but even outside of the dynasty on tournaments. We'll see what happens. So it should be fun, man.
What about the 3-star league? Is that going to be Xbox and PS5?
That's an Xbox thing.
Okay.
That's gonna be for. I wish it was. Man, I hate that there's no crossplay.
Yeah,
I hate that, but that's definitely gonna be an Xbox thing. If there's enough interest in something like that for PS5, that might be a PS5 thing too. But as of right now, it's just an Xbox thing. We got it. Like I said, I think we got 5 spots open in PS5 right now. I'm looking to fill those spots probably by tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow. Should be full by tomorrow. I just got to reach out and call the people on the wait list. But if you know somebody that's looking, they hungry, and they want to play, let me know. Inbox me. I know A-Money hit me up. He sent me about 3 dudes. So all them dudes sent they bread in, and they locked in. They already grabbed the team. If you haven't paid your subscription, it was a couple of them denied emails I got from some of you guys. I'm gonna inbox you guys.
I hope.
No, not yours. Yours is the first one to come through every time we re-up. But I hit up some of them guys. Some of them guys I'm gonna hit you guys up this in your inbox in a few.
Yeah, let them know, because it's the holidays. A lot of things are coming out at once.
Yes, I'm not. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But definitely. Eric 7984. Pay attention, because if you have an opportunity to get in, man, we've seen it happen before. Somebody in the chat has been able to come on,
get in, and almost win the whole thing.
And almost win the whole thing. So that could be you. So thank you for joining us today, and hopefully you get that opportunity.
Definitely, man. And shout out to Dimes again. Number 2 in the world.
Yeah.
Number 1 in your hearts. Number 1 in your hearts. He keeps winning. He's winning. He just won't stop winning. Shout out to him and Honcho, man. Like I said, both season 3 champions. And as we enter season 4, Dime's getting some of that Xbox action. You know what I'm saying? It might be difficult for y'all to beat him in season 4, given the looks he's gonna see over here. You know, if he implements some of them Xbox ways into his PS5 game, he might be a problem. You know what I mean?
Trickeration. Yes.
So
the Thelonious. Trickeration.
We'll see what happens, man. But again, we thank you all for tuning in. Oh, do I need to show you the way they got here again one more time?
I think you should.
Okay, one more time before we get out of here. Michigan defeated Notre Dame, the 6th seed, 28-21. Michigan went on to beat the number 3 seed, 39-38. He went on to beat the number 7 seed, 56-48. You know what I'm saying? Dimes
on the road.
On the road.
All on the road.
All on the road, man. And that's crazy. That's a crazy run right there. You know what I'm saying? Dimes, he went through Florida State, beat them. He went through Texas A&M, beat them. And then he defeated Bama, which is crazy, man. Like these aren't your, you know, just run of the mill teams, and these are elite teams. These are the best of the best that are in the league, you know. And these guys beat them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like Snoop had a somewhat of an advantage because he knew what he was getting into because he played these guys maybe once or twice this year, or maybe in the conference championship games for sure. So he kind of knew he was getting into with Oregon, and he knew what Notre Dame had to offer. But we're going into the next season, man, and these guys are going to be retooling, loading up their depth charts, their rosters, recruiting at a higher level, and trying to see what they can do, man. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm eager to see what these rankings fall into, the top 25 looks like once we advance, and see where these teams fall, man. So shout out to everybody for tuning in. Appreciate y'all, man, and we'll be getting out of here. Anything you want to say in closing, Philly?
Yeah, happy holidays to everybody, and you read it right, chat. This man is going to advance as soon as we wrap this up. So
yes, sir.
Yeah, be ready. Season 4, it's coming.
It's coming, and we are out of here. See you guys later again, and you guys have a great and happy holiday. You know what I'm saying? Christmas is coming up. Happy holidays to you all, and we'll see you guys soon, man.